Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're getting back to basics, guys. As I love to say, we're not focused on the wins and losses, 100% focused on the process, and we're going to let that take care of themselves. So let's take a look at the chart, see what levels we might have, and any trades we might take. Okay guys, here we are on the charts. Again, as usual, NQ hourly on the right, ES hourly on the left. Mark out all our pivots. Not much in terms of resistance up above on either NQ or ES. We do have one level up here, but that's about 250 points away. More that we're seeing on the charts is a bunch of support down here. We have a ton of levels on NQ that we expect in price to come down here, tap into, and give a potential bounce off of that. Again, the price has been super bullish for the last couple of days. I think the last 4 days, the daily candles have been green or bullish. For my case, blue. They've been on an uptrend and they've just been continuing higher. So if that's what the market wants to continue to do today, we'll be interested in that. If a setup presents itself once it sweeps this, if not, we'll see what else we can play once the hourly candles close and give more potential setups. On the 2 minute, here you guys see this large candle right here. That was the 5:30 a.m. news. We're currently in that gap. It is a pretty large gap here, about 80 points. Yeah, about 80 points. We're currently in that gap. Price is fighting. It wants to stay in it, potentially give a move higher. But again, I don't think I'm going to trade this just because the gap is so large, and we still haven't had any major liquidity swept or any of that, so we're just going to wait it out. We'll see how it all wants to play out. Again, we don't want to force anything. We're going to be patient. We're going to be disciplined, and we're just going to wait for a setup to present itself, and then we'll make sure we execute. So I'll update you guys here periodically. It's currently 6:46. Again, I don't have to take a trade if there's nothing. Yesterday, I waited about 2 hours to take one trade. I'm willing to do the same thing today as long as the setup is A+. So we'll be back in a little bit, and I'll update you guys here periodically. Okay, guys, here we are back on the charts. Currently 11 o'clock, as you guys see here. No major liquidity sweeps have occurred since the last recording I made. We do have price tapping in a level right here. Hopefully it continues pushing a little bit lower into other levels. Just want to show the 4-hour candle close. Very bearish. You guys see here closing towards the bottom. Small wick there. Could be a potential for a sell-off here, or a much larger sell-off than expected, and the hourlies might just get ran through right here. So we'll go back to the hourly. You guys see these pivots that I called out early in the morning. We're still interested for potential long if price was to come down here. This was another B setup that I marked out that I did not jump into. Apparently today all B setups are working out for a full plus to our target when we're not taking them, right? That's always how it happens. Then the next A setup I get, I'll jump into it and most likely fail. That's trading for you. You guys see here, 10 o'clock came in, price came out, gave this gap. I feel like this is a manipulation leg. Price tried to go up again, failed it, came down, closed below. That would be my entry signal. And then as you guys see from there was a little bit of slight pullback, a little bit of resistance, and then it just the continued sell-off right there. So price is currently tapping into my levels right now, into these hourly gaps, or at these hourly pivots. I'm super interested in these for potential setup long. If we can get a bounce or a possible reversal here, that would be great. That's what I've been waiting for all day. Again, it's currently 11 o'clock. Haven't taken a single trade all morning long, and we're just waiting, being super disciplined, super patient, and we'll see if we even get a setup before the market closes. We only have 2 hours left, so I'll be back and I'll update you guys here in a bit. All right, guys, here we are. Potential NQ long here. If we get this close above this candle, it's going to be tight. Candle closes. 2 seconds.
Order filled.
All right, we jumped in there, took a manual entry. Okay, the reason behind this, you guys just saw that little clip. Again, 60-minute. You guys see all this liquidity here, 1, 2, 3. You guys are even able to see it here. London low, liquidity. ES also tapped through all this. And then you guys know, create the gap on the way down. Once price rejects that gap, you guys know that is my entry model, that is my trigger, that is my reason to get in on trades. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We got to get in, and now we're kind of just waiting. You guys saw that all 3 of those B setups worked out in my favor, and we'll see if this A setup, this is an A+ setup, if this one decides to work in my favor or not. So right now we're just in it. We don't control anything. It's 11:27. We're going to give it some time. Stop loss is set. Take profit is set. Nothing else we can do about that now. And now we're just going to sit around here and wait, and I'll update you guys periodically throughout the trade, see how it plays out. So I'll be back in a bit, and I'll let you guys know. Okay, guys, so here we are back in the trades. It's currently 12:45. As you guys know, if you guys may have seen, at 12:45, I like moving my stop loss to break even. Mark it on wherever price is at. Mark it on closing balance comes out at 12:50, and I do not like to gamble on that. Price could go up, could go down, could go all around, but I just don't like messing with it. So if price could come back here and tick me out here for for break even, that'd be ideal. If not, stop loss is still where it's set, and we'll see how it wants to play out. So I'll be back in a little bit. Hopefully it gets me to break even. Hopefully it doesn't go all the way down. So I'll be back and I'll let you guys know. All right, guys. So we got taken out right here before the market on close and balance came out. Pretty decent move back up to the upside. Then I, as you guys saw me move my stop loss to break even, took me out, came back, pulled back. Market on close and balance didn't really move much, but thankfully got me out break even at least, and no worries. One thing I did want to mention is this move down, as you guys can probably see on this candle here. Probably show it a little better on MNQ. This move all the way down here on this candle, it actually came down, wicked me to the T, to the price exact, and then reversed. So it got me out for -1R. When as soon as price came down, it shot right back up. So you guys see on this 1 minute, price came all the way down here. That was the bottom, came all the way back up. I re-entered on the trade. I don't like doing that, so I need to make a queue of re-entries are not valid per my setup. Sometimes they work, and a lot of times they don't end up working, and that's what I need to remove from my mindset, is that right now they've been working, but eventually at one point they will not be working, and there are potential for a possible blown account. So I need to keep that in mind and not do that going forward. Here I'll show you guys the trades. Again, this one bottom ticked, as you guys can see here on, maybe you can't, this is literally the bottom of the tick. 813 is the bottom of that candle, as you guys see here on this right here. 813 is the bottom. That's literally where I got taken out. And then as soon as I got taken out, I re-entered right here, literally a couple seconds later. And that one ended up working or didn't work, but it was a break-even trade. So this, you guys see, this is the re-entry. This is the initial loss, -1R. You guys can see it here. Execution, 5 minutes in the trade, took me off for full -1R loser. Second trade, I was in it for about an hour and 15 minutes, and basically break even $5. Here you guys can see my funded futures. All the accounts are going to be the same, right? Tradeify, 5 accounts, all the same. Take profit trader, again, all the same. On the week, only down about 1.5 hour. Nothing too crazy we can't come back from. We still got 2 days to trade, and we'll look to make that back. So, pretty boring day, guys. Not much to do. Showed you guys a lot of what my mindset and what I'm thinking of. A lot of the B setups worked out today, and it was three trades that worked out for full plus 2R. Unfortunately, I do not take those trades anymore. I'm looking for a liquidity sweep, higher time frame sweep, and a continuation after that. And unfortunately, the one I took basically wicked me out, and then would have been a break-even trade, never went in my direction. So pretty boring day. Stayed super patient and super disciplined, except for that when it took me out. I need to work on that for myself. There is issues that I need to work on, and I'm going to focus on going forward, and I need to make that an emphasis and a priority in my trading. So finishing the day -1R, not terrible, and we'll be back on another day. We'll be here tomorrow, and we'll do it all over again. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.